something here. It looks like a... Well, I'll show you what it is. I think it might be some kind of handle or whatever. There, look. Holly's getting the nose in. Possibly a handle of some kind. Thanks, Holly. No, you're not really helping. No, it's not for you. No. Wait. She's only 10 months old, like I said, so she's quite playful, even though she was quite poorly. Right, I'm going to stop this here and put it in my bucket. Excuse me. Reading 50s and 60s, and this is what we've dug out. Only quite shallow, about 10 centimetres down. It's like a, almost like a blade of some kind. No, can't eat it, Holly, no. Can't really think what else it would be. Okay. I just had a signal, a cracking signal, high 60s, just into the 70s, and I'm actually a bit excited about this. I hope I've not got this completely wrong, but I'll show you anyway now. Not too deep, 15 centimetres, and this is what I found. There'll be a button. Whatever it is, it's quite warm. Please tell me that's a coin. Please tell me that's a coin. It's extremely thin. I think, guys, I've got my first ever silver thimble. Oh, I'm really happy with that. Really happy. I can't see any hallmarks on it anywhere. So I'm just hoping it's not silver coated, plated. But if it is, it is. But I don't know. I'll check when I get home, and I shall obviously put a bit of a comment in the video. But either way, that's a lovely find. It's got to be silver, hasn't it? Come on, it's got to be silver. But I just can't say. I can't see a hallmark, so maybe terribly wrong. But either way, that's a lovely little find. That great stuff. So I'm parked over there somewhere, other side of that hill, and I'm trying to get a bit of shelter behind these trees and stop for a drink because it's getting a bit thirsty. I'm getting a bit thirsty now. Hope you can hear me because it is very windy still. I've just dug this up. Any ideas, guys? Looks like there would have been a pin through the back. Sorry about that. Just there. That's fairly ornate, wherever it is. The first immediate thought was some sort of, you know, like a bolt, a catch plate for a bolt. But I'm not sure what it'd be doing out in the middle of a field. Maybe it's much older than that, I don't know. Is it ringing up 20 on the knocks? So it's quite conductive. So it must be copper or brass or some sort of alloy. Yeah, interesting find that. Very shallow, literally just below the surface there. I had to get the pinpointer out, move it across the ground, and it picked it up. Yeah, interesting. I've just had a 14 signal here, guys and gals. 2 or 3 inches below the surface. Now I need your input on this one, please, because I think I might have found something quite old. That's the back of it. Looks a bit like a top from an oil sump, doesn't it? But that looks quite old to me. But we'll wait for this. On the other side, that looks like it could be an eagle in some glass or stone of some kind. Was it an eagle? Bird of prey of some kind? feet at the bottom there. Now, is that possibly a seal matrix? Used to seal wax. So is that Roman, or got some age to it by the look of it? Looks old, doesn't it? I think that's a nice find. An interesting one as well. Oh guys, I've got something nice here. Again, shallow. I'm not far from the car at all. I've got a little Roman coin, I think. Look at this, little beauty. It's got some detail on that. So it looks like a figure holding a spear. And the other side looks really nice. Oh, look at that, the text on it as well. I should be able to get an idea off that, shouldn't I? That's lovely. That is possibly my best Roman find so far. I've only had 4 Roman coins, including this one. Isn't that beautiful? A little stunner. Yep, really pleased with that one. That's just below the surface really, probably only an inch. Throw this volley. Go on. Right, and we've got a lovely little buckle. That looks like it's got some age to it, doesn't it? Do you reckon medieval? Possibly earlier. I don't know. I'm guessing there, but it does look old, doesn't it? That's lovely, is that? Complete with the pin as well. Only small, so probably, I don't know, clothes or something. Clothes buckle of some kind. Yeah, that's really nice. I do like these little buckles. Fantastic. So I'm in some very rocky ground. I'm having to dig it with the screwdriver. What is it? It's about there, 7 inches deep. It's not really that deep, but here we go. Saxon brooch. Absolutely. I'm quite shocked, to be honest with you, but I've been saying to myself this afternoon it would be lovely to find another Saxon brooch, because there had to be something else here. And the other one I found was only just across there somewhere, so I'm not far from it at all. Like I say, this one's much smaller. It's a much shallower curve there in the back. Yeah, so that's, wow. So that's where the pin would have gone. It would have locked into place in there. This bit was missing off the last brooch. Yeah, this is definitely smaller. I think it's a long short or something. So there's obviously a lobe missing off the other end there and something missing off the bottom. It's maybe not missing too much actually. I can't believe it. That's really quite a find. I better see if I can get my phone to log the location for the FLO. Right. Right guys, I've just made a find here. And this might be something quite nice, or quite old. Not very deep. 3 or 4 inches I suppose it is. Bit of a naff signal one way, sort of 16 up to 31, depending on which direction you swept the detector in. Let's show you what we found. This looks quite good. Just in the side wall, it's only, what, no more than 2 inches deep, actually looking at that. And I think we've got an axe head. Oh, it looks broken. So, would that be Bronze Age? Or would it be something perhaps not quite so old? Definitely feels like bronze. There's the back of it. Well, it's broken off. Yeah. I reckon that could be a Bronze Age axe head, or the remains of remains of one, the blade part of it. I can't think what else that would be, so that's going to be my best bet. Great stuff, really good. Well, I'm literally about 3 or 4 foot from the last signal, and I've got another signal here. It's quite jumpy, so 12 up to 16 thereabouts, only about 4 inches deep. And I think we have something here. See that all right? It's a hook, possibly a dress hook. Tell you what, let me get a bit of water on that and give it a quick clean up, and I'll bring you back in a second. Wow, look at that. It's a dress hook or some sort of fastener. It's quite small actually. I've only ever found one dress hook previous to this, and it was probably 2 or 3 times bigger, I think. Excuse me. So that's quite a small one, but that's nice. I mean, look at the detail on that. That is lovely. Love finding artifacts. Age-wise, I think the last one was sort of 1650s, 1670s, Tudor period, I think. So I'm going to hazard that could be a similar age. I'll have to do a bit of research on that, and I'll let you know. Brilliant. This signal was reading 18, and it's about 3 inches deep, and I'll show you what we've got. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not a coin anyway. Curious shape in the lamb, getting a bit closer. So, like I say, about 3 inches deep, and this is what it is. Possibly, I don't know, I'm guessing it's going to be something Victorian maybe. Could be slightly older, obviously incomplete. Got a bit of decoration on the front of it. But what it is, I don't know. Maybe one of you guys can help me out with that. It's something anyway.